Greetings, everyone. Okay, so today we are working with the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck by Rachel True. It's a gorgeous looking deck. It's really fresh looking. And you can find her on Instagram at True Rachel True. Now, I pulled cards based on today's theme, Talk to Me Tuesday, really looking at what do we need to work on, right? So I'm going to say from Tuesday to Tuesday, giving us plenty of time, like I said, to work on the issue. So the card that I pulled here is the Knight of Swords. Here we see him as the Prince of Swords. However, you can see that with this card, he's definitely taking risk, and he might be overthinking, very presumptuous in his movement. And that also means that we may not take time to really think about what is being said, to use our intellect and to listen to see if what we see and what we hear is actually correct. And that happens a lot. Again, this would denote a person that is maybe have heard something and then moves forward real fast instead of using discernment. And so the current position, or the current card right here, is 10 of Wands. There you go. Look at that scarab. That right there. It's a lot of information. 10 of Wands. We're holding a lot of responsibility for ourselves and other people, right? So how does that work with that Prince of Swords? So, and swords and the wands. Wands can be a little combative, and the swords can be challenging. So there could be challenges in regards to your responsibilities. And because you don't have all of the necessary information, it can seem really heavy. Heavy with dealing with people and what their expectations are, instead of discovering what your expectation of yourself is. So you've got to learn to allow yourself to hear you first and to pay attention to the intuition. But that also comes with research, so that you're not taking on an unnecessary burden because you haven't fully researched what you can do for yourself and for someone else, right? You can't be a great help for someone else if you can't help yourself first. And that's bottom line. And so that scarab beetle right there, the 10 of Wands, is really denoting that there's a lot of information that you're taking in. A lot of, I'm just going to say a lot of BS. And you've got to figure out what you can let go. Now, if you keep going in that direction, this is the outcome. Queen of Dices, or Queen of Pentacles reversed. This card came up reversed. And so if you keep going in that way, that you're going to find yourself not able to care for the things that are important to you. Whatever that is. But let me tell you, first and foremost, it is your health. Your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health. So if you are caring for everybody else, and you are not allowing yourself to intuitively use your intellect in a more mature way, you're going to find yourself caring for everybody else instead of taking care of yourself, and that's gonna feel really depleting. And so those are things that we have to watch out. I think about myself in support of the community that I share with. And I think, okay, how much can I give of myself, and how much do I need to develop for myself so that I can remain balanced? And so you might find in your own life that you may listen to different individuals with their opinions, but that also becomes very weighty, and you've got to figure out what is important, or what you need to carry and what you need to let go of, so that you can, first of all, have clarity and mental strength, mental and physical strength to carry on. So how do we do this, right? 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Dices. I like this. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. It denotes that you can't do it by yourself. you've got to have a couple of good friends or someone that you can lean upon to support you in managing your affairs, managing information, and also helping to maybe even support what might look like a burden. It may not be a burden, but just might look like a burden. And so going and asking for help is really important. I know for the community that I work with, the Sugahbee community, and you can find out that information at sugahbee.com. I have 2 ambassadors. I call them my ambassadors. So for like the Sugahbee. But I have these 2 ambassadors and they are so helpful, very encouraging. And when I'm not able to post or encourage a group just because I'm out and about or whatever I'm doing, then they're in the group, giving information or encouraging people to do their assignment or whatever it is. I have someone, one of the ambassadors, she books my appointments, and another one does support for grant writing. So, that's taking that load off so that I can be better aligned with my thoughts, my ideas, and I can support more of my community that way. And you might be able to find that way in yourself or your family. What better way to support your family than with the support of your family? And in that case, it helps each member to feel their value, and also it allows you time to research and develop yourself better. So much more important. So anyways, that's today's reading. Talk to me Tuesday. What do we need to work on? We need to work on being more mature in our mental thoughts and not take for granted information that we do have or that we receive. Also, we vet that information. That's part of your research. Vet that information and recognize where you may have burdens, stresses, too much on your plate. Let that go so that you're not struggling against yourself. And then find your helpers in the family. Give someone an opportunity to share the load with you in the family arrangement. So anyways, okay, that's what I wanted to share. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow with another card read. Blessed be. And oh, by the way, if you could do me a favor, please subscribe to my channel and also hit the little bell that will give you the indication that I have uploaded a new video. In addition, if you could like this video, I'd really appreciate it. Sometimes we get to watching the videos and we forget to like it. It happens to me. So anyways, if you can do that, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ashe!